And now let me show you what I bring for safety equipment.
Hey, what's poppin'? Welcome to Jeep Off-Road School, where we teach you the basics to hit the trails and start your next adventure. In today's episode, we have Robert Visser taking us through the must-have tools for off-road recovery.
Thank you, Junaid. Hello, Jeep fam. Let me first take you through some of the recovery tools. If you get stuck, of course, you can use always the shuffle. However, if you want, you can use the soft shackle together with snatch rope. Some people prefer to use the winch. If you do, make sure that you use a winch damper. First, what you want to do is actually deflate your tires to the right PSI. If it's just a regular trail, somewhere between 15 and 20 PSI will do. If you go out in the sand, probably somewhere between 8 and 10 PSI. So you can deflate your tires with a deflator. I like this one because it's magnetic, or you have the fast deflators already installed. So with the pressure gauge, you can make sure that you have the right PSI on your tire. Now, if you drive with a lower PSI, make sure that you don't drive faster than 60 kilometers per hour, because the tire will get very warm and the inside of the tire might disintegrate over time. When you get back from the trail and you had a good day out, you can inflate your tires with the compressor and of course the hose. Now, for onboard communication with your other friends, we recommend that you bring a radio, because you will not always have cell cover. Make sure you can either charge it in the car or you have a power bank with you to charge the radio and actually your phone as well. If you go out and about on the trail, make sure that you bring a good GPS, either one on your phone or better still, a dedicated GPS device like this Garmin. Make sure that the latest firmware is updated and that you download the maps, because you will not always have coverage. If everything fails, of course, you can use the manual compass, but the Jeep also has a compass in the dashboard. So when you're out there with your friends on the trail, you might find it a situation where you have to lift your Jeep. For that, we recommend that you have a solid base plate to even out the surface and something like a bottle jack to lift the car. Now let me take you through some of the tools that I bring out on the trail. Of course, you should have a very good toolbox. We got some jumper cables. I always bring a few spare nuts and bolts. Very important, if it's stuck, you use W40. If it's not stuck, you can use the tape, or more importantly, zip ties. Always bring those. I also bring a few extra oils, engine oil, brake fluid, etc. And of course, a box with different fuses. And now let me show you what I bring for safety equipment. Of course, we always have the fire extinguisher together with a well-stocked first aid kit. Bring maybe the seatbelt cutter, a good knife and a flashlight. And of course, we always mount a flag at the back of the Jeep so people can see you. Now, lastly, just always make sure you bring some extra fuel and plenty of water out there on the trail. Now, all the adventures are of course best shared with all your friends, so make sure you drive together, and we wish you a lot of fun.
That's all for Off-Road School today. Class dismissed.